here, and it looks like we have come to the time in the video where I'm going to show you some of the wonderful things that I bought at the Goodwill Bins. Most of you know, unless you're new here, that I am a full-time fiber artist and a part-time reseller. And I say that, a part-time reseller, because I always want to tag along or maybe even instigate a trip where I can go and do some shopping with my son, who's a full-time reseller. We are lucky enough to live, a little over an hour away from a Goodwill outlet, also known as the Bins, and that is my favorite place to shop. It is a place where you can go and you purchase items by the pound. So depending on how much you get, if you purchase less than 25 pounds, you're paying $2.79 a pound. And if you get more than 25, then you pay $1.59 a pound. So that's a huge savings. And then if you get something that is either considered electrical or glass, then you are paying 79 cents a pound. So, my gosh, I can't tell you how cold it is right now. I work back and forth in between my house and my little studio, and I haven't honestly been out here in a while because it's been so cold, like in the 30s, and then if you do the wind chill, it makes it just like super colder. So I do have the heater on in here, and I'm hoping that it warms us up. The last video I put out, I believe, was in November, and I had every intention of doing one in December. However, I ended up fostering some puppies that I needed to place into homes before I decided they were so cute and I wanted to keep them. And I also ended up sick, so I was sick for about 2 weeks. And then of course we had the holidays, so it's been a very busy time for me here, and I'm just trying to play catch up. I do have a sale coming up, a live sale with my fiber business, Curly Q's, and that is this weekend on Sunday. So whether or not I'll have this video ready to roll and be on the YouTube, time will tell. I don't know for sure. So anyhow, that is what I've been up to. So because of all that stuff, I decided, you know what, I need a really good day out, and I do like to call going to the Goodwill Bins my therapy. And so as usual, I am looking for items that are for myself. I'm looking for fiber related items. I'm looking for some different types of cool vintage pieces that I see. That the third thing I'm doing is looking for items to resell. So when you are a stay-at-home person and you work from home, you've got to hustle in every way that you can. And so aside from my fiber arts business, I like to do this resell hustle, and it's a lot of fun. I love it. It's a treasure hunt. So, and there's money to be made because you're paying by the pound. Okay, well, let's get started. This is right in front of me, so I'll show you what my first item was that I found. I did find this first thing in the morning. We got there at 8 o'clock right when they opened. And so as I was getting out my car door, they opened the door up to the bins, and there probably about 50 people went in, and then I came in after that. And when I saw this, I was really excited. I was hoping that it was what it was in the package, that it was actually a white Christmas tree. It is made by the company Mr. Christmas. Now, it says it's a nostalgic Christmas tree, which is what it is. I had thought originally, my first thought was, oh my God, this is one from the 70s or blah, blah, blah. But it's not, but it's just a remake of that. It looks like it retailed originally for $59.99. So I'm going to say it's probably maybe just a few years old, if that. Oh wait, let me see. As much as I want to keep this, we'll see. I don't know if I'll be keeping this or if I'll be selling it. But I've got some time to decide, because I wouldn't try to do anything with it until as we get closer to the holidays. So I will put this up in my loft and revisit it next year. Best thing to do when you're shopping at the bins is, because you pay for different types of merchandise. You pay for, like I said, your regular hard goods, or you pay and weigh separately your electronics and glass items. So what I do in order to make it easier is I separate those, of course, into different bags. So this one is a glass and electronics bag that I have. Now, this is, don't laugh, but look how cute she is. This is a pink dragon. This is from Douglas. It is, what year was this made? Not having my glasses on right now is not going to be helpful. Well, anyways, I don't know what year it was made. We're just going to do that. But when I saw it in the bins at a distance, it looked, right here, it looked like the seam was ripped, right? It looked like it was tore. So I think a lot of people were just passing it over. But when I got up there, I looked, opened it up, and I see that it actually has an electronic piece in there. So I have to get that out, change the batteries, and see what's going on. But I thought it would be a cute little mascot to have here in my shop, because why not? It's pink, it's cute, it's sparkle, and I like all those things. I think I lucked out and got some Bath and Body candles. Oh yeah, well, I got one anyways. Let's see here. Oh, it must be in my, oh no, there it is. Okay, I got Bath and Body and I got Opal House, and this is called Ocean Velveteer. It is brand new, not even burnt, and excuse me, has a really nice smell. It's like a perfumey smell. So I will be getting use out of that, baby. The Bath and Body candle is new. It does not look like it has been burnt before either. And which scent is this? This is pistachio and toasted vanilla. And it does kind of have a nutty smell to it. But knowing that these candles, what are they, like $24.50 new, $25 new? And I got it, I need to weigh it, but I think that I got it for 79 cents a pound. So I know it wasn't $25. Now, normally I would not buy something like this, but it was in a box with a with some other like really, you know, nice items, clean items. In fact, it may have been with the candles, but it's a set of Prestige Series SR125 headphones. They've not been, I have not tried them yet, but they do have an excellent resale value, I believe, of around $80. So I'm hoping that I can get that for that. And besides, I didn't even look up this stand, but I like this stand, so I think if I can sell these, I'll keep this to keep my headphones on it, just to keep them safe. So that is that one. My next electrical bag holds a few little glass type things. Now I have a thing for lamps and I have a thing for watches, or clocks, I'm sorry. And this is a Baby Ben West clock. And I will tell you why I bought it. First off, look at it. How cute is it? See the little stand in this here? So I bought it because it reminds me of Fallout. So if you're watching Fallout on Amazon Prime, it reminded me of that era of the televisions that were like this. I think it is definitely glow in the dark because it's kind of dark in here. So I'm going to see, it'll wind. I don't hear it clicking or anything, so I am not sure if it is working, but we'll take a look at it. And I think I'm gonna maybe get one of my sons to see if they can fix clocks, because I find quite a few old clocks that I really like. But I thought it was a cute decorative piece. Now, sometimes when you're shopping at the bins, you grab things because you think it's cute or cool. You throw it into your basket and then you check it later. These are Le Creuset. It's just a little miniature stoneware mini Dutch oven. I guess you could probably cook a little dessert or something in it. It's never been used. This will go up for sale on my eBay. I had intentions of putting it back, but thought I might need it for weight. Other electrical that I have in my bag that I'm not quite sure I want to open up and take out because there's so many of them, are the holiday inflatable decorations. So there happened to be, I think I picked up 3 of them, and one I know was Santa, one I know was some reindeers, the other one I know had a dog or something on it. But I picked these up, and I'll tell you, they really don't weigh very much, depending on how big the sandbag is that's in these to weigh them down. But this is a great way to buy these over there. They're so affordable. I have sold some Halloween ones that went for quite a bit. I think I sold one for $80 last year. However, these are all Christmas, so they don't really go for as much. But I will either sell these or use these. We like to decorate during the holidays. And for example, and I'll put a clip in here or a photo and show you, I had purchased one and I was thinking the whole time it was my Grinch one that I had. And then lo and behold, when my son and I took it outside to blow it up, it ended up being like, I don't know, an 8 or 10 foot Mickey, a Santa Claus Mickey. So it was so big. It was hilarious. And it was on our porch this year for Christmas. But it's so big. That one I think is going to be on its way out. I'm going to find a home for it. I'll resell that one. This was just something that I picked up for myself. It's a little package of Bath & Body. Little Bath & Body air fresheners. They're the clip-on kind that go in your car. There's pumpkins. There's snowflakes. There's a this mushroom is actually for some hand sani, I think. Some hand sanitizer things. And this one is too. But they're all really super cute, and I kind of just got them for myself. I'll take a look and see if I want to keep any of them, and if not, I will probably bundle them and put them, you know, on a little local auction group, or maybe eBay, or I'll just pass them around to whoever I know likes them. They're just so cute. Sometimes I get stuck into buying things just because it's cute. So I try to do better with my purchases so I don't end up with a ton of stuff that sits around. So I'm trying to be very intentional about what I purchase this year, that it is either going to be resell or I'm going to keep it and use it in some way. So that means I've got some more work to do when I'm shopping. Now I had thought, and I don't understand why not, but picture frames are not counted as glass, they're counted as regular hard goods. But I could not pass up on this gold filigree frame. It is an 8x10 gold, and it's so pretty. There's no markings, manufacture date, anything like that on it, but it does have, you know, the hanger. I'm sure this is probably just something from the 80s, but it's really cute, and I love it. I love gold, so I picked this up. Keeping it for myself. Next thing on my list I grabbed, these are going to go for resell. These are Disney Princess shoes. I would normally give these to my sister. She's got granddaughters, but these shoes, these are pretty big. These are way too big for her little girls. I can't see the size on it without my glasses, but I know that it's too big for them, and they probably won't. By the time their little feet get this big, they may not be into it anymore. But so these will go up for sale on eBay. Princess, there were a lot of girls stuff there today. Now this is a Disney Princess beach towel. So I was going to check the age on it. I'm pretty sure it's a vintage towel. However, because I do foot pool and I love the water, I'm kind of going to keep this one probably for myself, and I'm adding it to my collection of fun whimsical type beach towels that I'm saving. So there we go again, something else I'm saving for myself. I think this is my for self bag. The other thing I had grabbed for myself is this Eddie Bauer pullover. It's a fleece pullover, has a Aztec print to it. Retail value on this was not very much, but it has been so cold lately, and I always like to have something warm, so I grabbed that for myself. The other thing that I had grabbed for myself was one more sweater, and this is a Columbia pullover sweater. It has a hood, which I've never seen on a Columbia. Now, seeing Columbia products there at the bins is not uncommon. Columbia is made here in the Pacific Northwest, but I thought this was a really nice sweater. I believe it is, let me see, I don't know what percentage of it is wool or cotton. It's cotton. Cotton and acrylic. So that's good that it's cotton. I'll be able to wear it as it gets warmer too, because cotton is kind of a cool fiber. Now this I purchased not for myself, but I purchased this for all the knitters that are out there. Now this is a hand knit Fair Isle style cardigan. It could use a good sweater shaving, but I know that it is hand knit because there are no tags on it at all, and it's something that you can just tell. So I think that it would fit me. I thought maybe it would be a little snug here. It might be, but it would fit me. So I'll have to decide. I don't think I'll keep it, but I will put it up for sale. Things like this get a pretty good return rate. And, you know, the other thing I could do is possibly take it apart, but I can't dare. I just can't think about deconstructing this for the yarn. I don't need it for the yarn. Now, if someone was a knitter or crocheter and they wanted a way to get inexpensive yarn, they could do that. But I think it's nice. Someone actually put a lot of work into it, and so this is going to go up for sale. I'll probably get maybe $40 or $50 from this, and I think and I know as a fiber artist that it costs more than that to make it, but that's probably where I'm going to go with that. I need to wash it, and I'm going to do a sweater shaving on it, clean it up a bit. There seem to be a lot of vintage items in there. I saw this little missy, and I had to grab her. Little strawberry shortcake from 2003. She's a 2003 strawberry shortcake, so she'll go up for sale. I was surprised. I thought maybe she would be worth more than what she was, but I think she's maybe $20 or so. But I had to get her because she was cute, and I'm gonna have to do a few little repairs. I don't know, or she may become a little mascot here. They did have some bags and purses that came out. Now, this is a DKNY purse or bag, depending on how you like it. I follow someone on YouTube, and I think she's maybe from Minnesota or something, and so she says, instead of saying bag, she says bag, and she's known for that now. But anyhow, this is in a pretty nice condition, so this one's going up for resale. Got that one. This one's a Michael Kors. They had it at the Goodwill for $20. It did not sell for that, probably because people go into Goodwill and they don't want to spend $20 on a bag or a bag. So I am going to clean it up just a little bit, and I'll list this. I might get 20 for it on eBay, I think. This one I have to do some research on. This one is in really nice shape, though. It is a vintage bag. It is the brand is L.J. Simone of New York. It's really clean inside. It has kind of these little tucks, the little pin tuck with the buttons, and I was really impressed with the handle on this. So I did look it up. And we've got some value here on this. I don't know how much it is, but I'm going to do a little bit more research and list it up for sale. Got a little waist fanny pack, a little Carhartt one. Carhartt stuff usually sells pretty decent, but I think that this is, you know, I think I have someone in mind that I'm going to give this to that can use it to carry some things around. And if not, if they don't want it, then it'll go up for sale. And then I got a little Kate Spade wallet. Doesn't look like it was ever really used. The zipper works great. The inside's pretty clean. You could put your credit cards and stuff there. So I might use this for a little while. I prefer to not use a big wallet. I like to use something small that I can shove in one of my pockets. I have a book. I love to look at the books, and I have a collection of cookbooks that I got. So I thought this salad book, Better Homes and Garden, I liked the artwork on here, but I'm gonna look through and see what kind of salads are on here. Goodwill did have this for sale for $2.99. For hardback books at the bins, I think you paid $1.59, $2.79. I don't know how much you pay. It's something, but it was in it's in really good shape. Usually you'll find some writing in there, someone's name or something like that, but that was not in there. And oh, someone put the little bookmark in here. Nabisco's Wildlife card. It was on the melon polka dot mold in the black cherry squares. Look at that fruit salad doohickey. So I grabbed that. This is obviously a travel pillow, but hear me out. I got this because first off, it reminds me of those baby boppies that you would put around your waist when you're holding the baby, and then you have the baby lays on it when you're nursing or whatever. Anyhow, I had heard before that people were using those baby boppies for crocheting or knitting, so it would, like for example, if you were sitting back, then you had something to rest your arms on. So on this chair, I have armrests. So when I am spinning from this chair, I usually have one arm resting and I'm doing this. But I had been spinning in the house in my bedroom, and the chair that I have doesn't have that. So I thought this would work, and I think I can have it like this and then spin, and then it rests my arm so it's not dropping, because I have shoulder problems from an injury that I had. So I think that it's just going to be therapeutic. And it had my name all over it because look how pretty it is. These colors are adorable. So that's me. Next one is an LL Bean 100% cotton flannel, no biggie. It's for my son. I did find some information on here, and I think she's maybe a $30 bunny. I'm not sure. But she is a Hallmark Bunnies by the Bay, and her name is Tilly Mae Tiptoes. She is new with tag, so she's kind of considered new old stock. She's 2002. I get her little bunny ears to stand up. But wait till you see the cutest. Look what she's wearing. Little wooden clogs. Isn't that cute? So we celebrate the Dutch here in our family, as we have Dutch relatives. So I thought she was cute. Had to get her, keep her for a bit, just to have it for a little while, and then she'll go into the resell area. I picked up quite a few stuffed animals. This one is a vintage, collector's classic limited edition. It's by Gund, 1983 monkey. It was on a monkey thing this time. I think this monkey is in great shape. I think it's going to get about $30 resell. So monkey there. Lucky, I've been getting lucky with some Jellycats lately. Jellycat brand, most resellers are aware of the Jellycats, but the Jellycats have a really great resale rate. They sell out super fast online, and I think that's why. But I got this little monkey, and it's super cute, and I was telling my son on the way there, I said, hey, I am going to find a bunny rabbit Jellycat. So this one I got as well. And this one we looked up, and it's hard to believe as it is, these are actually worth quite a bit of money. And this one, I think it was the Maple Bunny, so it'll go up for probably over $100, which is crazy town, but it's just so cute. I'd love to keep it. I can't tell you how soft these are, but this little guy gonna go on the market. And is this, oh, here's another one. Like I said, I kept finding Jellycats. This one is gonna be like your average resale price, which is around $35, $35. To Labubus. Labubus have a pretty good resale value. I need to get them cleaned up a little bit, but I'll put those up for sale too. I do love a Vera Bradley bag. This one is just a touch faded, but I love it. I love a shoulder strap, and I love the Vera Bradley because they're cotton and the quilting design is just so pretty. Okay. Last purse that I picked up was this one. It's a nice Western purse. There it is, American West. It's an American West. So I think this bag probably $30, maybe more, we'll see. When my kids were growing up, that is when all these Disney movies came out. So I know that these Disney movies don't really have a monetary value. However, they do have a sentimental value. All of our videos had been put into a storage shed here when I bought the house, like 18 years ago, 15 years ago, I'm not sure how long ago. And anyways, it had leaked, and so all of the tapes that we had gotten ruined, and every time I go to the bins I see them. So I am gradually building up my supply stock. If I see one that's in like brand new shape, like this one with all of the literature and stuff in there, then I am picking these up. And these probably are costing me maybe 60 cents a piece, if that. So I am building up a future collection of these for my grandchildren that I will have someday. And also for myself, because I love to watch these. So I'm doing that. That's why. Okay, so my obsession with Fisher-Price, Little People continues. And I only picked up one little person today. Or yesterday, I only picked up one little person today. Picked up this little boy here. And I picked up another horse. So I'm building a collection of these, and those will go up for sale. I have a couple of the different little houses and stuff that I'm going to put together some like little packages or kits, and I'm going to sell them that way. I'm glad to see that I did not lose my gloves. You should always wear gloves when you're digging in the bins. Last thing that I picked up there, or here, was a Bluey house. This is a little Bluey play set. It's in great shape, has everything on it. All of the stickers and lithographs look great. I opened it up. I don't want everything to fall, but I opened it up and I found out that it has all the accessories in there. It has the tub, has a chair, bed, toilet. It's cute. Has the little characters. Just, I mean, it's loaded. It is loaded. Little bar stools, everything in there. I'll just kind of hold it up here. But it has all of those items in there. This is a little on the heavy side, not very heavy, but I'm going to clean all these pieces up and I will sell these as well. Put a clip in because the other thing that I purchased was a complete set of club cookware, aluminum cookware, and it's a Golden Harvest yellow color. It's seen some use, but I looked them up. They're from the 70s, and they have a pretty good collectible rate. So they're heavy. They were like 20 something pounds altogether. So I think I paid, what did I figure? Oh, and I had to pay $1.59 a pound. So I think I paid around $30 for those. But they do have a resale value of around close to $200. So I'm hoping to get that for them. I'm going to clean them up and I will list those. And I'd also found the time before in that same color way, I found some Fiesta ware, some plates and stuff. So if you are aware with dinnerware or cookingware and plates and that sort of thing, Fiesta ware is pretty highly collectible too. I'll list those both at the same time. Maybe they'll sell to the same person. What else? I will put a clip in of that because I left those in the car because I have to take those into the kitchen to clean. And oh, I got some Halloween decorations. So a zombie baby and a weird clown and a weird ghost, and those are in the car. So those are gonna stay in the car, and I'll have my son store those in his shop. And we'll have to decide whether we'll use those to decorate or whether we will sell them. I don't know. We'll see. But anyhow, it was a great day. I really enjoyed it. I needed it. I kept getting more and more things that were great value. I ended up purchasing, I don't know how many pounds, but I spent about $90 there. However, once I sell the dinnerware set, then I will, the cookware set, everything else that you see here will be profit. So I expect to get a couple $100 profit off of that. Hopefully these will be fast sellers as well. So we'll see. Normally I spend about half that, but I couldn't pass up that dinnerware yesterday, the cookware. I really, it spoke out to me, so I had to get that. But anyhow, that is all I have for my bins haul and my digging at the Portland bins. It was a ton of fun, and I would suggest, giving it a try if you have a location that's near you. It's a lot of fun if you're a thrifter and a treasure hunter. Then I'd say go for it.